Hi. So today's class will discuss about the servlets. What is a servlet? What is a servlet?
Servlet
Servlet.
is an interface.
Okay. Servlet is a technology that is designed to be implemented as part of various types of servers supporting different protocols. Right. So as we
Yeah.
discussed, a servlet is the interface. So which package it is available? Java x.servlet.servlet. Right.
Yeah.
So there is a interface called as Java X dot servlet dot servlet, right? There are
Yeah.
some implementation classes for that. That the implementation class is nothing but Java X dot servlet dot generic servlet. Okay. There is one more class which will implement which extends generic servlet called as Java X dot servlet dot HTTP dot HTTP servlet. So basically my HTTP servlet class is an abstract class, generic servlet class is an abstract class, and a servlet is a interface. So here I am implements generic servlet implements servlet interface and HTTP servlet extends generic servlet. If you are writing your own servlet called as my servlet, this my servlet will extend HTTP servlet, or we can write a code. It can extend directly HTTP servlet or generic servlet, anything. It can implement directly servlet. So basically there are three ways we can create a servlet object. What is servlet? How to create object? How many ways we can create a servlets like this? This interview point of view, they'll ask a question. So servlet is a technology which is implemented in Java X.servlet.servlet interface. We will have three way by using three ways we can implement we can create the servlet object. So servlet, my servlet extends HTTP servlet. This is the one way, and my servlet extends generic servlet. This is one way. My servlet my servlet which implements my servlet implements servlet interface. There are three ways. Every web container vendor, please write down. Every web container vendor provides a jar file Every web container vendor provides a jar file that contains Every web container vendor provides a jar file that contains javax.servlet, javax.servlet.http packages. For example, WebLogic .jar file provides as part of WebLogic application server, servlet-api.jar file is part of Tomcat web server. There are two types of servers are available in J2EE. One is application server, one is web server. There are two types of servers available in J2EE. One is application server, one is web server. The examples of the application servers are WebLogic, JBoss. The examples of the web server is called as Tomcat. Interview question. What is the difference between application server and a web server?
So,
Sorry? Pawan, you are saying something?
no, I was about to ask the difference. You said that.
We'll see later. Okay. Next point. To compile the servlets, we must set the class path point to a jar file supplied by web containers.
Spot?
To compile the servlets, Suna, what happened?
Yeah, go ahead.
To compile the
compile the
servlets,
servlets.
we must set the class path pointing to a jar file supplied by web container vendor that provides that contains servlet related packages. If you see, as I told you, servlet API jar file available in Tomcat. So Tomcat is a web server. You can get the Tomcat like this. Tomcat 8 or 6 or 5, 7. Apache Tomcat, you can download it. Okay. So 64-bit SHA-1, you can download it. So if you want, I can send also. This is the official website for Tomcat. Tomcat is part of Apache group. So I have already set up Jarfiles available here. I have Tomcat 5, I have Tomcat 7, and I have Tomcat 8. If you see Tomcat 7, there are some folders are there: bin, conf, lib, logs, temp, web apps, work. We see conf directory. We see Catalana, localhost. Sorry. We see lib. There is one API jar file called as, what is the jar file? What is the jar file? Servlet API jar file, which is available for to develop the web applications. If you see internally, javax dot servlet dot, there are some classes are available. See servlet like this. This is the dot class file. So this one internally we are going to use this one. Okay. Can you send me the concept, Subhana? What are the concept we covered so far and with the dates? Subhana? Not now, later you can send it after finishing the class. Right click here, go new, dynamic web project, select dynamic web project, take steps, click on next. Project name is Servlet app 1. Click on next, src folder, click on next, web content directory, generate web.xml file deployment descriptor. Please take the steps. Click on finish. Servlet JSP, very important as part of your Java. JDBC, very important. So this is my web application structure, the typical web application structure. Please write down. Here I am going to have classes. So first servlet, you can make it as a welcome servlet. We can make directly, right click and take a servlet instead of class. Right click new, take servlet. Servlet, click on next. com.sh, that's it. Class name I'm going to give as a welcome servlet. So I'm going to implement a servlet class called as HTTP servlet class. Servlet, my welcome servlet, which super class is HTTP servlet. I'm going to make it. If you don't want, I can remove it. I can add it later. Click on next. So there is a description. So my root tag of URL mapping I'm going to give here. As I told yesterday's class, there is a, if you see browsers, right, HTTP session object, okay, slash welcome servlet. Click on next. These are the interfaces I'm going to have my servlet. Click on finish. Don't worry. So this is annotated way we generate everything. So if I implement servlet, right? So servlet class methods, can you tell me, Suguna, what is servlet class servlet interface methods quickly? Teju, servlet interface method.
Destroy. Yeah, init method, destroy method.
Go ahead fast.
Init destroy, and one more is
Okay.
set
no
service config. Set service config.
No, thank you. Thanks for your help. Should buy her yesterday only, not now.
Okay.
There is a interface servlet. HTTP servlet is a class, right?
Yes.
What are the methods of the HTTP servlet class?
Do delete, do get, do head. One. Do option, do post, do trace, get last modified.
Okay.
Service.
Good. So what error I am getting here? Public class welcome servlet implements HTTP servlet. Error I am getting here. HTTP servlet cannot be resolved to a type. Two quick fixes are available. Either I have to create a interface like HTTP servlet. Sorry. Create a class and fix a point system. So as I told you already, right click here, run as a build, configure build path, take the steps. Right click, build, right click on the project, click on the build path, click on the configure build path, go to libraries, go to external jar file. So where is our this one is located?
Training jars.
I'm not sure now what I'm using exactly. Let me use Tomcat 5, which, okay, anyway, Tomcat 5. Where is available our this file?
Lib. Lib.
What is lib?
Lib.
What happened to lib? Common lib. So this is Tomcat 5, they used a common slash lib, but whereas Tomcat 7 directly there is a lib file is there. So we'll go ahead with Tomcat 7 lib servlet api.file, click on open, click on OK. So automatically jar is set. Automatically this is set now. Now we can see here import HTTP servlet. Click on import HTTP servlet. So I'm going to remove unused imports. HTTP servlet is a
Class.
which class? Abstract class or normal class?
Abstract. Abstract class.
Excellent. Now public void service method. Inside the service method, what is the service method available? What is the parameters are there in HTTP servlet class? Please look at your laptop and check me. Tell me. In HTTP servlet class, what are the service method parameters?
Servlet request, servlet response.
Who is this? Pavani?
Pavni.
No, the wrong answer. Check and tell me properly.
HTTP servlet request, HTTP servlet response.
Yeah. And what is the method throws exception, right?
Yes.
What exception that is? Tell me quickly.
Protected void. No, sorry, not that exception. Throws.
Servlet exception, comma, IO exception.
Oh, okay.
Compared to you guys, I know better than you guys because I am remembered yesterday's class.
Exception.
Okay. Now, why you are worrying? You can open here on the HTTP servlet API. That's it. See here. How many methods are there? Do delete, do get, do head, do options, do post, do put, do trace, get last modified, service method, service method. There are two service methods. One service method is servlet request, servlet response. One service method is HTTP servlet request, servlet response. Okay. So
when we need to use difference between these two?
yes, we'll come back in life cycle of the servlet.
Okay.
We'll come back. Now only will come back. Now only like, oh sorry. Tejaswini, are you there in the class?
Yes, sir. Indeed.
Yes, this is the correct answer. So here response has one method, get writer. The method return type is print writer. By using out variable, now there is a class in Java called as date. What is the difference between java.sql date and what is the difference between java.util date? Please write down. In servlet in Java code, we write system.out.println, right? Whereas if you are writing you're trying to display anything in the browser side, I should write a code from the print writer out.println. Inside this, I'm going to display HTML data. You know, everybody knows HTML, right? Hello?
Yes. Yes, Chital. I know.
Who? Suguna?
Suguna. Yeah.
Pavani, you know HTML?
Yes, Chital.
Teju, you know HTML?
Little bit, sir. Not.
Okay. What is BR tag will do?
Break the line. Break.
Okay. Whenever you write a servlet, you have to add the welcome servlet information, any information, into a file called as web.xml file, which is located in web content. Please write down servlet app 1 web content web.inf web.xml file. Into the point of the last where web.xml located. As part of web.xml file, we can call it as a deployment descriptor. There is a tag called as servlet. Inside the servlet tag, there is a tag called the servlet name. What is my servlet name? Welcome servlet. Servlet class com dot ch dot welcome servlet. Clear, right? Yeah. So there is a mapping tag, servlet mapping tag. Inside this mapping tag, again servlet name, URL pattern slash who is this? Okay, so please read on the syntax. Web app is a root tag. Here we are going to add the schema information called as web app 3.0. That means we are using servlets 3.0 version internally. That means there are different tags where we can display the name of the servlet by using display name. Servlet is a root tag where we can configure the servlet name and servlet class value class, and servlet mapping tag is responsible to map welcome servlet. This whatever the name we given, right, same name we should give here also. If we give change here something, it won't execute application. Once come back, let me come back. I'll explain you later. Okay, let me create the first example. Now, right click on the project, Right click on the project, run as on server. If you see, there are in run on server window, there are many servers we can configure it here. Apache group, Tomcat 7 version, basic, Google we have separate engine, Java, JBoss we have separate. So if you want, you can configure for WebLogic as well. So if you don't have, right, here only you can download and install it, fresh copy. My version is 7.0.37, but here it is showing 7.0.47. So I would like to copy, I would like to set the, I would like to location, give the location of JBoss hours only. That is, we have to give the JRE for our Tomcat. That will come, we can come from JRE location. If you see here, edit here. So this is the JRE. C program files, Java JRE. Click on finish. So servlet 1 is configured already. Click on finish. Now automatically when the browser will open, what is the XML, what is the output we given here? URL pattern. Copy that URL pattern, paste it over here, and click on enter button. So there is a error. What is the error? Error initiating the servlet class com.ch welcome servlet. It is there, right? com.ch welcome servlet, right? Class not found. Okay. Basically, it will generate the dot class files automatically, and we have to, if you see in the project, SRC build classes, there should be some class file will be there here. If you run the application, if you compile the application, but there is no class file, right? Then that means you're looking for dot class file. That means our code is not compiled. So I want to compile the servlet object. How to compile? Now I am going to open the command prompt. Locate to this location. Directory. I have only one class. I'm compiling the Java class. Java C welcome servlet. Java C is not an internal external command. Operable program batch file. I have to set the class path for my application. Let me check class path is there or not. Can you give us 1 minute? Can you give me 1 minute? I'll come back. I'm back. So there should be some we can set the jar files, we can set the path in the advanced system settings, the environment variables here also, and also we can set the path where is our Java installed by using set path command equal to where is our Java install. Up to bin, because bin contains the javac command. Oh. Exception treatment Java technology welcome submit. One second. Okay. There is one more ID I am going to do there, application. So that we need to compile manually, so we can compile directly, automatically compile it. That ID called as Java. ID called as my Eclipse. Create a project. There are different steps for this one, and different steps in this one, in this project, in this IDE, and different steps in the normal IDE, Eclipse IDE. Servlet tab. I'm going to use the servlet here again. There are the different servers are available here. See. can configure the JD like this by using go to command prompt where the Java is installed. Now here I can run the application. I can copy the code and I can fetch it here from that IDE. Okay. Now if you see here, there is src, there is a brute web.xml file. So in the web.xml file, I am going to copy the my web.xml file. I am going to copy the package. I'm going to copy the class. That's it. We're good to go. Okay. Now, if you want to run the application, I can configure like this. I can run as my server application, or if you see any of the servers you configure right here, you already configured. Server tab is ready. Click on finish button. Okay. Now whether we will see whether our jar file is generated or not for our application. No jar file man still. Actually we should generate manually, but IDE will take care of that. Our application is working fine. Go to the browser, type http://localhost colon 8080 slash Sunlight app is my application slash welcome Sunlight is my URL pattern. Like I'm getting the today's date of the today's date as my code is written. So this is the way you can execute the normal web application. This is the normal web application, basic web application. On top of this, we can develop many examples. The explanation we will see tomorrow's class.